Hi there, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about food safety. Now, of course, it's fun to eat in restaurants and a great way to socialize with our friends, especially when we don't have to prepare or cook the food ourselves. That's the best part, right? Have you ever experienced food poisoning? I experienced food poisoning twice from restaurants, and it was horrible. The Cleveland Clinic says that according to the CDC, about 48 million people a year experience some time of food poisoning in the United States. Most cases are not serious. However, about 3,000 people a year die from complications related to foodborne illness. The Mayo Clinic says that symptoms of food poisoning often include upset stomach, diarrhea, and vomiting. I had all of those. Symptoms usually start within hours or several days of eating the food. Most people have mild illness and get better without treatment. As I mentioned, I've suffered a couple times and I'm planning on never having food poisoning again. So I do what I can to protect myself, and I'll share some of what I've learned. So there's a website called foodsafetynews.com where you can view a compiled list of available online restaurant and food establishment inspection records for each state. You can view the most recent inspections by establishment. It's pretty interesting. Now, in some of the research I've done, I learned that one thing we want to be aware of is the cleanliness of eating areas and bathrooms. If they look dirty, it might be best to go elsewhere. Now, do you love guacamole and salsa as much as I do? Oh, I love eating those with chips sometimes. But I do remember reading a long time ago that because in restaurants, when they're created in large batches, there might be refrigeration concerns. Another thing to look out for, dirty uniforms, aprons, and clothes, because cook staff should not be wiping hands on their uniforms as it can harbor bacteria and spread to food. So, are you a salad bar fan? I used to be until I found out that salad bars and buffets are dangerous at the wrong temperature. Many people touch the food and utensils, and bacteria can multiply rapidly. Ugh, no thank you. I learned that it's best to order the more popular items on the menu because turnover is high and the food hasn't been sitting in the fridge for a long time and might not be fresh. I had a friend just tell me that recently about the turnover in food, and you want to order things that are turned over all the time, not things that are, unique. I also learned that it's best to eat hot foods because heat kills germs. Pizza, anyone? Let's talk about doggy bags. I'm a big believer of doggy bags. I always take half of what I'm eating home, and then I spread it amongst 2 or 3 other meals. If you're thinking of bringing home a doggy bag, know this. The Food Safety and Inspection Service says bacteria grow rapidly between the temperatures of 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. After food is safely cooked, hot food must be kept hot at 140 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer to prevent bacterial growth. Within 2 hours of cooking food or after it's removed from an appliance, keeping it warm, leftovers must be refrigerated. Throw away perishable foods that have been left in room temperature for more than 2 hours. 1 hour if the temperature is over 90 degrees, like at an outdoor picnic during summer. So those are some of the tips I learned about food safety. When we're out and about, it's lots of fun, but it's also helpful to be aware of these types of things in order to protect ourselves and stay healthy. You could read more about food safety at focusyourtime.com/food safety. So what kind of tips do you have? Please leave comments and let me know, and maybe I can add them to the blog post. That's all I've got for today. Be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.